Anyways, so Anita Sarkeesian announced officially the shutdown of her non-profit video game activism organization, Feminist Frequency. And it's a good thing. But sadly, it happened 15 years too late. And that's my opinion again. I love saying that that's my opinion because that's my opinion. Because things like video game are already started, are still going with like the uglification of women. And sadly, they didn't start 15 years. They started like 5 years ago to make the woman really, really, really ugly. For the modern era games.
Modern era.
And the things like yes, we have a victory, but the way that I see it is like it looks like they won the war and we just won one battle.
Yeah.
And I can't get it wrong. Like they can change tomorrow like this, but still, the thing is like at the end of the day, she made so much damage in the video game industry that her going now
it's nothing. When Cockman presented her on stage for the Woke of Us, I thought, oh my god, this is the end.
Yep. And it was, because every game that came out later was
Dishonored, same thing. Do you remember Dishonored? The first one was successful,
yeah.
Then they brought her on board, then that tanked, and nobody ever talked about Dishonored again.
They had like the DLC, right?
Yeah, the DLC was a strong, independent black woman, and nobody talked about it again. And then you have people making reviews about it a couple of years later saying, I don't know, I don't think the game was woke, I don't know why it tanked. And then I go back to it, and at the time, I look at the reviews, the public's opinion, and people are like, what the fuck is this shit? What the fuck did you bring Anita? She was like kryptonite. She was radioactive, and that literally they brought her on. People saw her, hated her, and that killed the game. There could be a Dishonored 2 or 3 by now, but it was one of the first games to go like really woke, and that just fucking killed it. And that was before, I guess, the ESG was really deep into it, so it didn't, manage to survive. Because you didn't have that ESG nonsense.
Yeah, that was the Anita effect.
Yeah.
The Anita effect was before the ESG effect and before the what's the name?
DSP effect.
IB effect, sorry. God damn it.
Light woke coded.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So yeah.
As someone
we're
gonna talk about it later, but someone didn't like my light woke comment.
Oh yeah? In the comment?
He specifically said you're light woke. He was making
in the comment?
In the comments he was making fun
Oh yeah,
of it.
we're gonna start it like in some minute.
I'm gonna make fun of his mom.